Hi and welcome back to Sadie's Spincraft. Today we are going to be combing up some of the Shetland that we washed in the previous video, and we are going to spin up a small sample just to show you what it looks like at the end of the process. No, I'm not going to knit it up because that'll take another God knows how long, because I'm not a quick knitter. I could crochet it, but I really don't want to. So we're just going to show you the yarn. So I'm going to show you what it started off looking like, which were this muck with bugs in and other stuff and second cuts and ew. Then we washed it and it turned out all fluffy and light, but it's full of vegetable matter. Seriously full. I could do with, I don't know if you can see that, but it's raining vegetable matter right now. Not as much as I'd like. I really could do with a tumbler, but they're better for alpacas, really, for the dust. But yeah, I could do with a tumbler because I'm going to have to pick through this. And we've also got the felted butt. And why did we want the felted butt? To keep the rise. So if I go and pull that lock off, it's left the rise behind. I will give it another tug on end because I can guarantee I've missed a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit I missed, and then that's all now nicely open. So I don't know if you can see, but in there is like, I can't get you to see it. I might have to, yeah, it's not showing up on camera, but there is a heck of a lot of vegetable matter within this. I don't know if you can see it if I fold it over slightly. It's just not, yeah, you can see some of it there. It's just not wanting to focus. I hope it focuses more when we're doing what we need to do. So yeah, there's a lot of lanolin within this. So I will be picking locks off and getting them ready for going on to the combs. So like that, and then just to make sure we've got all the rise, just give the base a little tug, and there's the rise. And then once again, all that vegetable matter, you can see some of it this time round because it's very full. I am going to actually sit and pick some of this out because when I was doing it with the comb, ended up with a lot of waste just because of vegetable matter. So I only got a tiny bit of comb top after wasting quite a bit because it had all the vegetable matter in. Yeah, and I couldn't be bothered picking it out, so I may have to spend the time to actually pick out these chunks. And they're not little bits of vegetable matter, they are chunks of grass, seeds, bugs. I think this one's been proper playing in either brambles or hawthorn. Tulip, don't scratch the table. Oi! So yeah, just picking it out slightly, and then I'll put that, once it's been picked, onto the comb, ready for the next lock that's been picked to join it. There is a lot of find bits of hair and all sorts within that. There's still a lot in it as well. Oi! Blooming cat. She's an annoyance. So yeah, just then I added what I'd taken off the thing, and yeah, just added it to my comb. But I'll be showing you all this anyway, and adding more. I'll show you what just my leg looks like, just from having my knees rather look like from just having that on me, and yeah, just picking that one lock. Look at all that filth. And down there, I don't know if you can see it, is the waste from that one lock. So yeah, it's a very dirty fleece. I'm a bit gutted I paid 20 quid for it. Won't be doing that again. Yeah, I thought it were a quaint little shop. It was, she was lovely, but I don't rate her bats because they're full of scurf. And I don't rate the fleece because she's not attempted to at any point try to get rid of the scurf or remove it. Her friend rears Shetlands, and by the looks of it she allows them to just roll in anything and doesn't care. Especially for a hand spinner, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to be picking all this out. She's lucky I just like messing with fleece, to be fair, because there's a lot of hand spinners out there that would have taken it back to the lady and got the money back because it is a state. So yeah, might be a quaint little shop, but don't buy the bats because, like I say, it's full of scurf. They haven't entertained trying to use the decent stuff at any point. And same for the fleece, just have a good look at it before you purchase it. Anyway, yeah, to stop my ramblings, let's move on to getting this combed and a little bit of it spun up. I will be using Lance for the spin, simply because Gwen and Apprentice are being used, and so is the Nano. So we'll do a little sample on Lance, get it plied into a 2-ply. I'll try do the turkey hand thing. Never done it before, but we'll give it a go. And then at least we've got a yarn to show at the end of it all as well. So let's get to it. So I'm just gonna pick through locks, pull that bottom bit off, pull out the vegetable matter if I can, and then add it to the comb. And the other ones that I was trying to show you, I'm not even going to attempt these. I'm going to put these through the picker. I don't know if you see all that. It's just gross. And same for this one, just absolutely full of vegetable matter, and it's like that with quite a lot of it. I've just popped it over there. I do believe I'm going to end up putting it through the picker. I'll pull off all the rise. I don't mind doing that, but I am not sitting for hours pulling out all the vegetable matter, because the combs aren't getting it all out either. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just having a bad day and I'm just not able to do what I want to do. And you'll notice if you've got a Shetland and it's got scurf, it's usually within the rise, so you can tend to pull it off. So if you do get scurf in your Shetland, don't worry, because if you catch it, you can pull it out. So I'm going to stop there, and we're going to catch the tips each time, because I want to get out as much of this vegetable matter as possible. It's not perfect, look, still got quite a bit in there. And as I go through now, from now on, this it's classed as a second pass, I will start pulling bits that I don't like the look of, or that just shouldn't be in there in my eyes, like vegetable matter. If I've missed a bit of their eyes, it'll start to show as a pill or a nip, like that. I'll just get rid of it. I do take my time with my combing, just because it's a nice soulful process, and I do enjoy it, and I do take my time when I do it. There's no point in rushing something that you're going to have to mess with again later on, because you haven't taken your time the first time round. So if you do it properly the first time, you don't have to worry when you actually go to spin. So that has got little bits of vegetable matter, and it's just shorter cuts and stuff. So get rid of that. Just gonna have a look through. There's one I don't like the look of. Right, I'm gonna give that another 2 passes and then we'll take it off. I'm not going to use a diz, simply because there's not a lot on the comb, and we can take it off nicely enough without a diz on the comb. It's got vegetable matter in, and then last pass, still bits in there that I'm not keen on, but we'll get them out. With this being the last pass, I am going to take my time and make sure that I've got everything out that I don't want in. So you'll notice I'm taking like 3 or 4 bits of fibre off at a time. And I do turn my comb every couple of passes. Because I'm getting down to the last bit, I'm going to hold the comb in a different way. I find it just a bit more sturdy. I've got a bit more control over it. And there we go. So now I am going to remove this off the combs, and like I said, I've been getting a lot of waste, which is another reason why I'm going to put it through the picker, because I don't like how much waste I'm getting. There's still a couple of bits I don't like. Anyway, so get out of it and we just pull it off nicely. And there's your comb top, a lot cleaner and a lot nicer than how it went through. Look at the difference, it's amazing. This is why I like prepping fleece, just because you go from such a manky looking fleece to something that you can spin. And we're going to spin this up this little bit, and we're going to ply it as a 2-ply, and then we're going to see what it looks like at the end. So yeah, let's get ready on Lance. So we're going to spin up these lovely bits of comb top. So we've got 3 bits. So I'm going to get these 3 bits spun up, and yeah, we'll go from there. Just get you so you can see what's going on to the bobbin. You'll have to excuse all the mess under the table. So pop these up here, and let's begin spinning. Just get that tightened up. Whoa, you come back. Oh, you're touching. So I'm just sorting out my tension. I've got a bit too much tension on there, and you can't see what's going on. So we're going to turn you a little well. I'm going to move that. Right. There we go. And because it's comb top, I'm just doing a short forward draw. I didn't intend for it to be so fine. I was going to try and go a bit thicker, but it's me and my, this is how I spin. So we'll just get it spun up. And I'm going to keep it all real time. I'm not going to speed anything up. It is going to be quite a long video is this one, but it's okay. Hope you don't mind the silence, because I will go into I'm spinning quiet mode. Move that. Do you know, I do believe processing your own wool from start to finish is such a rewarding feeling, because it feels nicer as well than it does when it comes from mill. And I think it's the process that the mill puts it through, because obviously they've got so many fleece to wash that it just dries it out too much and takes away the softness that it naturally has. So I think going forward, a lot of my wool or my yarn will be straight from the fleece, so there will be a longer process through it all. But then I can honestly say it's all come directly from the one sheep. Don't know what's happened there. We'll just spin it from that end anyway. I need to move my hook. So yeah, sorry, I'm going through my head then. The process from raw to washed to picked to combed to then being spun. I don't know why I didn't say it out loud, but I didn't. I've not got much left to spin. It's only going to be like 5 or 10 grams, if that. So it's a proper mini. Got this little bit in my hand and then a bit more once I've finished this, because I've got this last one here. It is going to take me time to get through the Shetland, but once the washing's done, I can take my time. I'm not bothered. I just want to get it washed. Hopefully I'll have 2 Jacobs arriving at some point, so I'll get them washed, and an alpaca blanket, so I'll get that washed, and then they can go into storage until I'm ready to process them. I need to get into the hang of washing my fleece and not letting it sit for several months because I don't know how long it's been sat before I bought it. So I need to get into that habit of washing and then putting it away. And I do believe it makes it harder to wash when you leave it a long time, because the lanolin will stick. It will be harder to get off. I know this because I have done it. I've got a fleece, I've washed it straight away, it's come up beautiful. I've got a fleece, I've left it for months and months and months. I've washed it, I thought it came up beautiful, left it to dry, and it's been all sticky because I've not got all the lanolin out. Even though I did the same process at the same heat as the one previous. So I do believe that the longer you leave the lanolin in, the harder it is to get it out. But that's just from my experience. So we're coming up to the end of the comb top that we've processed all by ourselves. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to go to YouTube and watch Trish from Fibre Love Diary and watch again how she does the turkey hand for the turkey hand ply, and then I shall be back to do it myself. So yeah, I'll be back shortly. So I think I've got it. I just need to turn this slightly so I can, what I need to do is wrap it. Make sure I've got it so it's got stuff in it. Right, so I need to wrap it around my pinky so I know it's there, and then we're gonna wrap it around my wrist like that. So let's just see if I can do this without getting rid of all my circulation. I haven't put a lot of twist in this because I didn't want I wanted a light fluffy yarn. I think I'm going to kill my finger and wrist doing this. See, this is why I don't do 2-ply from one yarn, because it's either centre pull ball, which I get really flipping angry with because of all the curly cues, or doing it like this, which I'm not even sure I'm going to get my finger out. I'm just going to have to do that and then start again. Wow, I've got more than I thought. I didn't think there was this much yarn on here. Take that out, start again. Maybe I should have done this as a speed up. I'm nearly there. don't think I'll be doing this again. So Trish calls this the turkey hand ply because obviously your hand looks like a turkey. A lot of people call it the Andean plying, but I'm on a similar version to Trish. If you've not got it from someone who actually lives in wherever, then how do you know it's, yeah. So now I've got to get my finger out of there, and I'll just wrap that on there so I can go through there and straighten my wheel up again. Thread. Now I'm gonna do ply, so I need them two ends. I just hope this works. And I want to go that way. Ah, chip. I obviously didn't put enough in. Oh, it's working, sort of. So you know, I have never done this before, so I am in a bit of shock and awe that it's working. I don't think I could do it for a lot. If I were to do it again, it'd have to be around about the same amount or less. And we're at the end of that. Let's take it off onto the knitting oddy and make a little skein with it. nice and balanced. There we go. A beautiful, squishy Shetland yarn, and it is soft as soft can be. It is gorgeous. Oh wow, I'm amazed. Even to say I spin all the time, I am impressed, because we all saw how fine that single was. And look how fluffy it's gone. You can near enough see through it. That is just cool as. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Let's just get you up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just get you all looking straight. So no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to each and every one of you out there. Have fun, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye my beautifuls.